The double-breasted suit is the hottest thing in men's style right now. Today I'm going to show you a few things you need to know if you want to wear it properly, but I'm also going to share with you some other style secrets that stylish guys know that you should know too. So first up, let's talk about that sexy double-breasted suit. So what you're seeing a lot of super stylish guys doing these days is actually dressing down the double-breasted suit, all right? And the way that they're doing that is actually with a simple white or black tank top underneath. Literally, you're seeing a ton of dudes rocking a tank top underneath. And the thing that makes this so sexy is the tank top's gonna be a little bit lower in terms of the depth of the collar, but then it's elevated because the double-breasted nature of the suit. All right, the suit has a lot going on, right? It's got that overlapping closure. It's also got typically a big, nice, fat peak lapel. But here's the deal. You're gonna combine that with a pair of pants that you had tailored and tapered, and for me, I'm going with a simple pair of sexy black loafers, all right? The deal is, guys, this is an incredibly sexy look. Now, something else that's gonna elevate your suit is right there, all right? Notice the buttons. They are functioning buttonholes. Yes, you can actually unbutton them, and that is what a stylish guy does. If you have a suit that actually has functioning buttons, which higher end suits do, what I want you to do is actually unbutton the bottom button. And the reason is because that lets everybody else know that this is a higher quality suit. Now, this suit, along with other suits that have that nice elevated aesthetic, they all, for me, come from Suit Supply. It's a great deal for a great suit. But the bottom line is you gotta make sure that it fits you properly. And that's the next kind of secret that stylish guys know. It is all about fit. It is all about tailoring. All right, everything from the jacket to the pants. And that's really what separates stylish guys from sloppy, average style dudes, all right? Regular style dudes, they're just gonna go in and get their pants hemmed. That's it. Well, a stylish guy, he's gonna make sure that he spends a little bit extra money to make sure that the pants fit him perfectly. Side adjuster tabs are something else that stylish guys always opt for when it comes to custom pants or slacks. If you are having a pair of pants custom made for you, this is gonna be one of the options. They're gonna ask you, do you want belt loops or do you want side adjusters? All right, if you're having something custom made and you don't wanna wear a belt, just go with the side adjuster. It's a very clean, minimal aesthetic, all right? It looks amazing, but most people are gonna have belt loops, all right? Now, what I like to tell people is if you're somebody that doesn't have pants that are like super tailored, that never slide down, you definitely need to be wearing a belt. If you have a shirt tucked in and you see the belt loops, I always opt for wearing a belt, honestly, because a belt, I just feel, finishes the look and the outfit. But all belts were definitely not created equal, which stylish guys know. All right, the belt I am putting on is an example of a perfect stylish belt. Check it out, right? The belt, perfect. And what makes it so perfect is the fact that it's clean, it coordinates with my outfit, it matches my shoes, but notice, you don't see any holes, and that is the next secret that stylish guys know. You should not be wearing a belt that's got a bunch of holes, right? Most standard belts come with holes, right? And the problem with this is that they get beat up fairly fast, and the other issue is that you've only got like 1-inch increments in terms of sizing up or down. All right, if you go with something like an Anson belt, which is what all stylish guys are wearing, you actually don't have the holes, right? And that's what makes Anson belts so incredibly sexy. Check it out, no holes. The reason is because of this. It's micro adjustments. It's the track system. If you guys haven't checked them out, I'm gonna have a special link down below. If you go through my special link, guys, you can actually build a box set for under $100, which means you get to build and pick 3 straps, your choice, 2 buckles. It's up to you. They've got a huge selection of different straps. They've got suede, they've got leather, they've got canvas. The other thing that you're gonna love about Anson belts is the fact that they are interchangeable in terms of the buckle, all right? Check it out. If you don't want like the matte black, which is one of my favorites, but if you want like silver, boom, all you do, you remove it, you grab another buckle, slide it in, lock it down, right? And then you are ready to roll. Check it out. Really cool thing about Anson belts is that when they come super long, all right? And then all you're gonna do is thread them through your belt loops, all right? Whether or not you're wearing jeans, you're wearing chinos, you're wearing shorts or slacks, all right? You're gonna thread it through, and then all you're gonna do is measure it, like how long you like your belt to be. All right, I like it about there. And then you're just gonna grab a pair of scissors and boom, you're gonna cut it the belt off. And then you're gonna grab your buckle and you're gonna throw that bad boy on. Boom, just like that. And then you're going to lock it. And then, boom. Lock it into place. Gentlemen, it's that simple. Guys, hit the link down below. Do not wait, because literally right now you get to build a box set for under $100. You get a total of 6 different belt combinations for under $100. It's a huge belt, no brainer. Guys, if you want to instantly upgrade and elevate the style and the look and the elegance of your outfit, get rid of those stupid belts with holes. Upgrade to an Anson. They are the cleanest, sexiest belt on the market, thanks to the track system. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, boom. It's that simple. But if you are going to be wearing a shirt, a button-up shirt underneath of your jacket, there are a few things that you need to know if you want to be stylish, all right? Number one is all about the cuff, all right? If you cannot see half an inch of cuff exposed when your arms are down, all right, your jacket needs to be altered. You should be able to see half an inch of exposed cuff when your arms are down at their side. If not, all right, your jacket looks like it's too big or too long, all right? Something else, when it comes to shirts, if you want to really elevate the aesthetic, go with a cufflink, all right? Cufflinks are a great addition to any stylish guy's wardrobe. It just is that little accessory that really sets you apart from other people, all right? This is mine. It actually matches my ring. I had these custom made, but the deal is, guys, you don't want to go too over the top when it comes to accessories, all right? The big, flashy, loud, like huge ones in terms of cufflinks or even rings, I feel is it's a little bit overdone, and it also is not something that stylish guys do. Stylish guys understand that less is more, which is the next trick. You should, however, invest in 1 or 2 signature pieces like a nice watch. And that's something that you're going to notice. When you see stylish guys, they're not wearing Apple Watches. They're also not wearing a bunch of accessories. They have strategically chosen a few specific items that are a little bit higher quality to really elevate the aesthetic of their outfit. They are not wearing 27 different like suit bling options. They are not wearing the tie bar, the tie pin, the pocket square, the flower lapel. Like, they're not doing that. It's subtle. And that's the thing that really sets stylish men apart from the amateurs. Amateurs like to overdo it. Stylish men allow their clothing and their fit to speak for itself. 3 buttons. If you're going to be wearing a button-up shirt, unbuttoned, without a tie, 3 buttons is what you're going to notice that stylish guys do. All right, they're exposing a little bit of the chest cleavage, honestly. And the thing that you got to understand is that when you actually allow that 3rd button to open, it's not like it's like open, like screaming, hey, look at me, look at me. No, it's not like that. It's a more subtle drape that just looks a little bit more natural, and it makes you look a bit more casual. And that's the other thing that stylish men are doing. They're exposing more skin, whether or not it's the upper chest, the forearm when they roll their sleeves, or their ankle when they're wearing a pair of slacks, chinos, or sometimes even jeans, all right? What they'll do is they'll combine a simple pair of loafers or white sneakers or some type of dress shoe with their pant, but they'll expose a little bit of ankle. It shows that your pants were tailored. It also just is a nice little elevated aesthetic that's going to really set you apart from most slobs that have pants that are way too long. All right, your pants honestly are one of the things that really set you apart from everybody else. Whether or not it's the break is too much, or you're getting too much puddling or pulling around your ankle, or they're too big or they're too baggy. When you are a stylish man, you understand that pants really make or break an outfit. They also wear stylish, clean shoes. And that's something else. Stylish men upgrade the quality of their shoes. It's not that you should spend like money that you don't have to buy like super expensive shoes, but you should reach or stretch for the highest quality shoe you can afford. Now, another styling tip for the double-breasted suit. If you want to elevate it in the winter, what I would recommend personally is the lightweight merino wool turtleneck, all right? The lightweight turtleneck is an incredible option for layering underneath of a suit. Whether or not it's a single-breasted or a double-breasted, the turtleneck is just a nice way to really set yourself apart. You're also gonna get a ton of compliments. Check it out, right? How clean, how smooth, how sexy. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, turtlenecks are a great addition to any stylish guy's wardrobe, right? The next thing you gotta understand is that fit is better than brand always. Also, texture is better than big loud patterns. Something else that stylish guys know, they don't worry about wearing big flashy brands or big logos or big patterns. It's all about the texture. When you invest in higher quality items, the texture, it's all about the texture. This subtle pattern of the suit with the texture of the shirt, guys, it's a great contrast and complement. Having the ability to layer textures when it comes to a single outfit is one of the things that really sets stylish guys apart from everybody else. They understand the importance of the texture, and that's one of the things. Subliminally, you are sending louder message with your style when you have a little bit of restraint and you understand some basic principles about layering, about texture, about fabric, because that's a thing, right? A lot of guys that don't understand style or aren't super stylish, they don't think about the fabric. When you see somebody and they just look more luxe, more high-end, more rich, right? It's because they understand, and their fabrics are typically a little bit more luxurious. They're a little bit thinner. The next style secret that super stylish men master is monochromatic outfits, all right? Wearing monochromatic looks, whether or not it's off-white or it's black or it's charcoal gray or medium blue, like whatever it is, right? When you wear a monochromatic outfit, meaning the top matches or is very similar in shade and color to your bottom half, it's once again one of those things that really sets stylish guys apart. Whether or not you're wearing something simple like a pair of chinos, lightweight sweater, or t-shirt, or you're doing it with a suit. Wearing like all black, whether or not it's all black suit, right, with an all black shirt, with black shoes, right? It's one of those like silent flexes, in my opinion. Something else that's kind of like a silent flex is the higher quality, luxurious fabrics and leathers, all right? It's not that somebody can like see the price tag of your items, but when you're wearing something that's a little bit more luxurious or a little bit more like high end, whether or not it's a nice pair of loafers, a nice pair of like crocodile like shoes or suede shoes, it's one of those things that it's silent, but it's a flex. People that know and notice, but people that don't just think you look good. Next up is seasonal fabrics. Something else that super stylish guys understand, all right? They don't just have like one wardrobe that they wear like all year long. They wear and own different items for the different seasons. Whether or not it's the winter months, you can get away with wearing something a little bit heavier, maybe like a flannel or a heavier wool, or in the springtime, the summer months, you're gonna go with something a little bit lighter. This goes for your suit, but also your pants, for your knits, for your polos. Another way I could go monochrome, right? The off-white polo with the off-white chinos. I'm telling you, gentlemen, the next thing I want to talk about is knowing your uniform. And that's something else that the super stylish understand. They know what works for their body. They know what works for them in terms of color, their skin tone. They understand what their uniform needs to be. They don't go all crazy outside of the box. They stay within what works for them. Super stylish guys know what clothing works for them. They know what colors complement them. They understand the fit. They understand what brands are going to work best for them. And they basically stay within their lane. They know that if they stay in their lane, take the occasional style risk, upgrade when needed, they will always look amazing. Effortlessly elegant is what I call it. All right, and this is something that super stylish guys do better than pretty much like every other dude. And the last thing I just want to mention is confidence. Confidence is part of the equation when it comes to style and looking your best. If you are not feeling comfortable or confident when you're wearing something, it's not going to work. You've got to love what you look like. You've got to love what you're wearing. If you wear something and you don't feel like you look good, stop wearing it. If it means going through your wardrobe and purging it, if it means going shopping and buying items, you know, when you can afford it, you don't need to build a new wardrobe like all at once. And that's one of the other things. You don't just go shopping and buy an entire new wardrobe. A great wardrobe is built over time. If you invest in stylish pieces that are classic, that are high quality, it's gonna work. It's gonna be something you can wear not only now, but in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now. Invest in quality, invest in timeless pieces, and you will be the most stylish guy in the room.